Today was the first day of pads for the Minnesota Vikings in training camp. A lot to talk about, a lot to unpack. Everything is next. Welcome to Skull World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok, Skull World. Now make sure you hit subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. I want to hear everything you got to say, any questions, any suggestions of videos. If you leave a comment after you subscribed, you're entered in my contest. The rules are in the description below. I want to give away free stuff. I hope you like free stuff. Let's do it. Now, hey, I'm going to talk about the things that happened today in practice. I'm just going to go down my Twitter feed and read you stuff I've picked out. Try not to be too redundant, but hey, there's a lot to unpack here. Let's start off by one of our people that we follow quite a bit on the Purple Code, Rick Sosa. Says, out of respect for Coach Kev, OC7 and the team's wishes, I will not be posting any videos of the practice, only tweets narrating what I see and my impressions. And he does leave a lot of tweets and impressions, so he'll be on here quite a bit today. But no videos today. I didn't see any, and so he must be cracking down at practice. And I did see some highlights of some one-on-one drills, and just nothing too serious, nothing too much to talk about. But people went busy describing what happened on Twitter, so there's a lot of things to go over here. Emir Smith-Marset and KJ Osborne were fielding punts. That was by Rick Sosa from Purple Code. Daily Norseman Minnesota Vikings have activated cornerback Nate Harrison from the non-football injury list after missing the first week of camp. He was out practicing with the team on Monday in Eagan. Andrew Kramer, Vikings QB pecking order in individual drills is Cousins, Mond, and Mannion. Yes, Mond was taking second team snaps today, and a little later, there's a tweet showing how he was doing, or a couple tweets of how he's doing. So stay tuned for that. BC Johnson and Dan Chesina, currently wide receiver 5 and wide receiver 6 respectively. Give me some Jalen Naylor, man. I seen a highlight of him running a route. He's really good cut. He's fast. I like what I see catching with his hands. I did see that in the video. I don't see any Dan Chesina videos, so I don't know. I'm really hoping Jalen Naylor wins that spot. Dan Chesina, I love the fact he's a gunner. He's really fast. I want 6 wide receivers on the team. We'll see what happens. Vikings wide receiver Amir Smith-Marset just beat Nate Harrison fresh off the non-football injury list on a long pass. Not a good start for Nate Harrison. That was from Chris Thomason, Pioneer Press. Kevin Seifert, ESPN, first day of pads, and this is a spicy one-on-one session between wide receivers and cornerbacks. Rookie cornerback Andrew Booth was jawing with wide receiver Justin Jefferson and had to be separated from wide receiver BC Johnson. BC Johnson? That guy doesn't have an angry bone in his body, and he's jarring with Andrew Booth Jr. I think Andrew's getting under a lot of people's skin on this team. Do it, man. I'll test them. Iron sharpens iron, man. So keep it up. Rick Sosa, Zadarius Smith came through the line like a rocket and would have left Mon down for the count in a real game. Mon is with the twos against the Vikings' first defense. No kidding. It's on, folks. Mon's getting an opportunity that he didn't get last year. We're starting to hear it now. So far, he hadn't seen time with the twos. Now he is. Hey, it's good news for everybody. Thielen has been owning Dantzler in every pass play that has gone in Adam's direction. And that wasn't the case in the previous practices, but things change. You put pads on, man. Things change. This is a different game. Sam Ekstrom, Vikings play of the day. Eric Kendricks jumps a Kirk Cousins pass to Johnny Munt for a diving interception. Everybody says it was just an amazing play. It's good to see that Kendricks hasn't lost a step, We are talking about a backup tight end. Hey, got him, but can't throw interceptions. But the defense apparently first half of practice was dominating most of the first half, and then it changed. Rick Sosa, Mon getting in action with the twos as it looked a little bit shaky, he says. Goes on to say Marset takes off for a long run to score, but Lewis Seen had a good angle, catches up to him, and viciously pushes him in the ground. Marset seems rattled, but okay. Let's see here. Rick Sosa again. The pass rush on the defense is relentless. I'm here. That was a big theme today. The defensive line is getting after it. At least the ones are. Vikings tight end Irv Smith Jr. leaving practice field with possible injury. No indication, though it might be anything serious. I was worried about this. Someone sent me and I saw a headline. I'm like, oh my gosh. But they go on to say Irv Smith is back on the sideline, but without a helmet. Don't know what the injury is. Kenny Nwangu didn't practice either, it looks like. So we got to figure out what's going on with them. Sam Ekstrom, 3 defensive forced fumbles today on ball carriers, receivers. Seems like there's been a little extra emphasis on defenders punching at the football. Love it. That needs to happen. Iron sharpens iron, and these guys going after the ball just tells our offense to protect the ball better. And in practice, causing turnovers, guys. Practice makes perfect. You do it in practice, you're going to do it in a game. Rick Sosa again, after a Brandon Dillon fumble, Kirk Cousins says enough and connects with Thielen for a TD, and then with KJ Osborne for an acrobat catch and another TD. So offense starts picking it up. That's awesome to hear. A mix of big day for the defense. KJ Osborne provides an offensive highlight with a diving touchdown catch, huge spike of the football from Osborne, a big reaction from Jefferson as well. Rick Sosa, now BC Johnson burns Dantzler for a catch on a long dart by Cousins, apparently, and I think there's more tweets coming. Dantzler got burned by 3 different Viking receivers. Dantzler had a bad day today, which is odd because they said the defense had a great day. I think it's because of the turnovers, but all right. Sam Ekstrom, slick hurry-up drill from Cousins and the ones, 5 for 5 with connections to Zach Davidson. At Zach Davidson with the ones. Hey, next man up, Irv Smith Jr. comes down. Apparently, he had 3 targets, 3 catches when he filled in. 5-on-5 with connections to Zach Davidson, Adam Thielen, BC Johnson, and a 20-yard fade to KJ Osborne for a touchdown. Though a congested pocket drive took just 1 minute, 1 second off the clock. Another Chris Thomason, another TD pass from Cousins to Osborne, about 25 yards or so, beats Dantzler. So that was on Dantzler. I said he got burned 3 times in practice today. Nick Olson, Zach Davidson, developing into a quality tight end would be pretty great considering the Vikings' shallow depth at tight end and Davidson's athletic upside. I slept on Davidson. However, I did mention one of our live that Kwesi specifically called out Zach Davidson for looking like he really worked hard in the offseason by his physical nature, his physical look to him. So that'd be a big deal. I think the dude's like 6'7" and fast, pretty fast for a tight end. So hey, let's do it. And that's commenting on the Vikes. Tight end Zach Davidson is running with the ones during the 2-minute drill. He has been targeted 3 times already, coming down with all of them. Awesome. I would love to see a small town or Division II player make it. That'd be awesome. We got one of those in Thielen. Kellen Mond led 2s in follow-up 2-minute drill, but practice time expired. Not clock time. The drill still showed 24 seconds left before we could see the conclusion of the drive, so they ended his drive on time. Will Raggets. I like this guy. I'm not going to read his recap. I did that the last time. He's a really good writer. Linebacker Jordan Hicks says it was exciting to get the pads on because hitting is what defensive players love to do. He says he and Eric Kendrick see a lot of things the same way, which makes him fun to play with. Rick Sosa, Kirk Cousins had a fantastic day down the stretch with several big-time throws. He's a top 10 QB in the NFL, no doubt. Rick Sosa is a big fan. He's a good independent journalist. He's with the Purple Code. Go get on their Facebook site, Purple Code, on Facebook, and they're starting their YouTube channel, so go check them out. Rick Sosa, not ready to throw the towel in Cam Dancer yet, but he had a terrible day. He got burnt by all top 3 wide receivers all day long. That's a comment I prelude to that, Dancer was getting beat today. Will Raggett, Garrett Bradbury got run over by Harrison Phillips a couple of times in one-on-one drills today. Phillips is really strong and powerful, but it's concerning that Bradbury's number one issue doesn't seem to have gone away. Yep. Don't want to hear that. That's not good news. Andrew Creamer, Smith watched the rest of practice, did not participate. Zach Davison got run with the ones today, catching 2 passes from Cousins in situational drills. Yeah, I heard 3, but all right. Running back kick returner Kenny Nwangu held out for undisclosed reasons. Cornerback Chris Boyd still limited. Cornerback Nate Harrison ankle, past physical practiced. I never heard about Chris Boyd, so apparently that's a thing now. All right, so that's it for the Twitter write-ups. There was a lot of things happening there. What I'm taking away is Dantzler was hurting today, getting burnt. KG Osborne continuing to show out. Thielen had a better practice, from what I'm saying. Justin Jefferson's just going to be awesome no matter what he does. So no worries there. Don't like the offensive turnovers, but hey, hold on to the ball. Don't throw picks. That'll come with more and more practice. It does nice to see that the offense has been running a rush out over the defense with no pads on, but once they put the pads on, started to look better. Again, Dantzler, come on, pick it up. Andrew Booth Jr. as an opening. We'll see. My co-host on Purple Pocket Podcast, Skull Live. Really big fan of Dantzler. That's Triple P. Also known, I call him Triple P because Purple Pocket Podcast, but also goes by Rap. That's his initials. I call him MC Rap. I call him the Purple MLK. He is a big fan of Dantzler. I'm a big fan of Andrew Booth Jr., so we kind of butt heads about that. But hey, I want them all 3 on the field. I want Dantzler, Peterson, and Booth Jr. on that field together. Hopefully that happens. Hopefully they both play elite type football this year. That's a lot of good things. Hey, and we got a tight end I'm going to talk about. I'm going to do a video on him exclusively. I didn't expect that he would show out in a practice like this. Time to give him some pub. I'm going to follow this up with a video. So hey, that's Minnesota Sports Talk Skull World. Hope you like my new logo. Going live tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. Skull Live over in Purple Pocket Podcast. Go check it out. Make sure you ring the bell over there. Ring the bell on my channel. Don't miss a show, but don't miss that live show. It's so much fun to talk to you guys. We constantly read your comments. We answer your questions. It's a fun time. We're growing community. We're starting to get a really loyal fan base, and we got a big surprise for you tonight. All right, Minnesota Sports Talk, Skull Vikings. See you next time.